everybody, and welcome back. My name is Anastasia with Best Washington Properties, brokered by EXP. And joining me today, I have Alexis Carrera with Carrera Realty Group International, also brokered by EXP. And we are going to be talking with you guys today about agent attraction. So, welcome, Alexis. I'm so happy you were able to join me.
Oh, thank you so much. I love talking with you. I love your energy and I love your podcast. So I'm absolutely more than happy to support and be a part of it. I was thrilled. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, today we are going to be focusing on that much desired topic of agent attraction. And as we both know, there's a big difference between attracting of agents and recruiting, right? And so I really want to focus in on starting off with how long you have been with EXP and how long you've been in real estate.
So here's the scoop. I've been with EXP for 1 year. And I've actually been a licensed agent for that year. So I'm a brand new agent. It's been, I think I got licensed, I passed my exam December 17th, I believe, of 2020.
Yep. And see, it's so amazing what you can create at EXP, isn't it? Because anywhere else, and the type of growth you've experienced in not only transactional real estate, but in growth of your organization has just been insane for your first year. I mean, really think about that, you guys. Her first year in real estate, completely outstanding.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I mean, when it came to, I knew that this was something that I wanted to do forever, right? It's like, what do you want to do? I want to grow my own business, and I know that I don't want to work at a desk, and I know I want to have the freedom to do so. So, and I want every single day to be something different. So when it came down to deciding real estate, which was at a very young age, I knew at some point I wanted something in the realm of real estate in the industry. But it came down to then which vehicle am I going to choose, meaning the brokerage, to get me to where I want to be. So it probably took me a year to make that decision. Before I even passed my exam, I was researching. And it came down to the point where I felt like this isn't for me. Like this whole real estate thing, it sounded great, but the way that all of these brokerages, the opportunities that they're giving me just aren't enough. So what can I do going forward to change that? So then all of a sudden it happened like somebody flipped a switch. After sitting here and thinking this industry is not where I need to be in life, EXP fell into my lap. And that's when I decided that I need to do this because they gave me more opportunities, right? They gave me opportunities to scale my business. They gave me opportunities to grow my own business, represent and market myself. They gave me the ability to be an independent agent right out of the gate with unlimited support. I mean, the amount of support that we have with EXP, I wouldn't be successful and I wouldn't be sitting here today having this conversation with you if I was anywhere else.
Right. It's so true. It really, yeah. I mean, we have endless opportunities here. And just when I think, wow, I've wrapped my mind around the opportunities we have, a new one is presented and I'm just blown away yet again. I mean, there are so many things that fall under that umbrella of real estate. And I think until you get to a place like this, you can't really even fathom everything that could fall underneath that. It's really incredible.
I think the best way that I try to explain it to people is other brokerages, at least to me, I felt like I had blinders on. I felt like I was wearing drunk goggles. And then when I saw EXP, it completely removed those and opened up my eyes to what the possibilities are. And it's so crazy because EXP, there's unlimited potential and opportunities. You can do whatever you want. The sky's the limit. Whatever you can think and fathom, that's what you can do here. That's why I love it.
For sure. Yeah. So that brings me to question number 2. Where is your furthest business partner from you and how did you connect?
My furthest business partner from me, which is really exciting actually, is all the way in Paris, France. Now, reminded, I'm in Michigan. I am in a smaller town, Michigan. I'm from Northern Michigan originally, but now I live in Southeast Michigan and I've never even been to Paris. So the opportunity that I have to have a business partner, and I love him so much. He's incredible as a human being, best personality. So he brings so much to the table, and not just for myself, but we're affiliated with each other. Of course, we're in the same tree, and he's just kind of brought everybody together in a sense of support and marketing and co-marketing and doing all these great and fun things with his videos and his personality and his jokes. I mean, it's just so fun. He's the greatest.
He is. Yeah, I enjoy Cedric quite a lot. He was just actually mentioning that he was planning or hoping, I guess, with pandemic and everything, hoping to come and visit you here in the US. And I was like, let me know when you make it, because I'm ready to meet up with you too. He's just got great energy. And so it's exciting that you guys have been able to connect from such different, I mean, you guys are worlds apart and still were able to connect. Thank you again to the power of social media. It's just crazy to me.
Yes.
Where you can meet people and help introduce them. And I know for him, because he's mentioned this, that the EXP business model was a game changer for him too, you know? So it's really a great thing to be able to offer to so many other people.
It did. And I think the biggest thing, I mean, at least that he says to me all the time, is it broke borders for him. So where he was currently at, it was keeping him constricted to just his local area. And when you're involved in a market like Paris, there's a lot of investors. There's a lot of part-time investors. There's a lot of people that come in and they want Airbnbs, but they don't want to live there full time, right? So they want to rent those out 90% of the year, because not everybody lives in Paris full time. It's also very expensive. So an 800 square foot apartment here costs millions. And I mean, when he made the switch to EXP, it really broke that opportunity wide open for him. And he has just catapulted his business. It's been incredible to watch. And I love seeing his passion and his flame come back too, because with that too, he just kind of felt burnt out. He felt bored. There really wasn't much more he could do with it. And then he's now part of the family, and it's great.
Yeah, it is. It really is. All right. So question number 3, how do you feel partnering with agents has benefited you?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Endless. I mean, this conversation we're having right now, we help each other all the time. Our senior business partners, the opportunity that they give us, the trips, the knowledge, we get to go and travel and we get to go to events, right, for EXP, and we get to bump elbows and ask questions and sit across from a table at lunch or dinner or breakfast with people that are just, you would think normally would be untouchable to you, but are actually the most grounded and helpful, most successful people in our industry. So that has been the greatest aspect of all this, really. And I think seeing them in person and realizing that they're just people too, and they also started from the bottom and worked their way up, it becomes a possibility for you now. Instead of just seeing them on podcasts or seeing them on TV, or Grant Cardone being one of them, right? Being able to visualize that he's actually a person. There's somebody in our organization that actually went to the bathroom, and his wife, Elena Cardone, was in the bathroom stall next to her. And she's like, at that point in time, that's when I realized that they're just people too. And it's just allowing us to have that endless opportunity. I think that networking and growing with other agents too, again, it gives us global ability. I've learned things from Cedric that I would never be able to learn from anybody in the United States. The way that he does things, his marketing, his frame of thought, it's really it's giving us an opportunity to pool all of our information and knowledge and turn it into our own. So we're no longer stuck in our own mindset. We're learning from all of these different people in all of these different places, and we're realizing the potential that's completely been unmasked.
I think you and I both feel similarly, because we've talked about this, that, you know, we were kind of boxed in by this idea of real estate, and that the EXP model has just blown that wide open, right? We're no longer constricted by what the belief real estate has to be, and what we can create now.
Yes, I feel like EXP, there's completely limitless potential. And like I said, I feel like my goggles were taken off, and all these other brokerages are just building average agents that just sell real estate or on teams, or, I mean, really it's just chasing lockboxes. And we have, with EXP, the ability to be entrepreneurs and grow massive businesses of our own, which is so cool.
It really is. So my final question for you is, what do you feel has allowed you to stand out and help attract agents to you?
I think the best thing that you can do as anybody, right? And it's psychological, really. So finding value, pulling out your value, deciding what you have inside of you that you're just naturally born with, your naturally born gift, your light switch, your whatever makes you you. Pull that out of yourself. Don't hide from it, because that's what makes you you. So you really have to harp on that. Figure out whatever that is. Maybe it's you love business. Maybe it's you love art. Maybe you're great at marketing. For me, it's psychological. So before I got involved in real estate, I was going to school for psychology. So that, to me, pulling that into sales and teaching people how to do what I do and teaching people the knowledge that I've obtained over the years and putting that into their business is super helpful. And then as well as the marketing aspect of it. My marketing is very particular. It's very simple, minimalist. So if that's something that you're interested in getting involved in, I help people with logos and marketing design all the time. And it's just scaling their businesses. So I grew up in a very entrepreneurship, deep rooted family. So when it comes to scaling business versus growing your business, of course, those are two completely different things. So one of the things that I very well teach agents is how to scale, how to make money while you sleep. That's what I love to do.
Yep, I'm with you there for sure. And you guys have a unique thing that you kind of bring to the table, because both you and your husband have businesses that cater to a real estate atmosphere, so you as the realtor, and then also with his business where he can kind of come in as well. And you guys have a really unique thing that you're able to offer, and a unique perspective that you can give to your agents, because you've helped to market both businesses and make both of them very successful.
Yes, and that's what I love to do too, is how can we turn your real estate business into something that's much more? So again, taking what makes you you and growing that into your real estate business, and potentially even growing it further. So, somebody said, I really love to organize. I'm really great with that. So I said, okay, well, maybe you should hire a maid service and then think about getting involved in a moving company. Get a partnership going, do something along those lines, market, co-market, whatever you can do, just grow your business in any way that you're passionate about. Because as soon as you're passionate about this, number one, it's going to unlock your highest potential. If you're passionate about something, it's a green light. You're never going to stop because you love doing what you do, and it's going to shine, and your passion will shine through that because it's very clear, because you're never going to work a day in your life, right? So that's really the goal, is find what you love to do and just push that forward, and you'll enjoy every single moment of it.
100% agree. And I think that's a really great note to end things on. So Alexis, if people are looking to connect with you, what is the best way to find you on social media? What are you listed as so that people can follow, subscribe, like, all of those things?
I love that. Thank you. So if you guys want to follow me, if you want to send me a message, the best way to reach me on a daily basis, I would say texting, but it's not, because I have so many messages that they get lost. So find me on Instagram. My Instagram's @Carrera Group Realty. Send me a message. There's not a single Instagram DM that I don't skip. That I don't read. So that's the best way to reach out.
And I'll make sure to link all of that information below, as always, you guys, so you're able to find Alexis and connect with her for future collaborations. I know that she loves a good collab. So make sure you're following her so that you guys can stay up with all things that Carrera Group is doing going forward.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And thank you. It's been so great having you. Hopefully we'll get to do it again soon.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Thanks. Take care, everybody. See you guys soon.